Welcome back to the Coached by God Entrepreneur Podcast. I'm your host, Denise Milianta. I'm really excited for today's episode. It's called or titled, How to Keep You and Your Clients' Momentum Going. I often notice that coaches, consultants, and all types of entrepreneurs starting their businesses will lose momentum around the 6-month mark. Why do you suppose that's the case? Is it due to false claims on social media of how easy it is to build a business? Is it the lure of making money really, really fast? Maybe, I don't know. But in today's episode, I'm going to share what I believe are the 4 top reasons new entrepreneurs lose momentum. And if you listen to the end, I'm going to give you 2 actionable steps that you can implement right now to get over that 6-month slump. Hey, Coach. Welcome back to the Coached by God Entrepreneur Show. I'm Denise Milianta, self-proclaimed mama bear of the coaching industry, certified professional coach, mentor, consultant, tech trainer, and a faith-fueled business maven with a knack for turning chaos into gold. If you are ready to leverage your hard-earned coaching certification, get clarity, create ripples in the marketplace, build a business that glorifies God, and make money, this podcast is for you. You can find out more and connect with me over at denisemilianta.coach. Ready to dig into today's show? Get ready for a dash of sass, a sprinkle of wit, a dose of wisdom, and a whole lot of no-nonsense strategies that will transform your life and your business. Let's go. Okay, welcome back. I'm so annoyed right now. I just recorded this whole thing, and for some reason, it recorded it like I was in a tunnel. Okay, I want to talk about the infamous 6-month slump. There's several reasons why I think coaches, consultants, online entrepreneurs, and brick-and-mortar entrepreneurs may experience a loss of momentum around this point in their business journey. And the first one simply is the honeymoon phase is over. The initial excitement and enthusiasm of starting a new business may sometimes fade after 6 months, giving way to the more mundane aspects of running a company, such as administrative tasks, bookkeeping, and marketing. I will even say that I think the marketing is at the top of that, right? Marketing can be very frustrating. It can be very difficult for some entrepreneurs because they have a negative viewpoint or mindset when it comes around marketing. So the first one is the honeymoon phase is over. The second one is reality simply sets in because it takes time for a business to gain traction and become profitable. So after 6 months, some entrepreneurs may become discouraged if they haven't achieved the level of success that they were expecting or the level of success they were led to believe would be happening for them. The third one is burnout. Running a business, it can be demanding, and we do need to take care of ourselves. We have to implement some proper self-care, and it's really important for us to do. Okay, sorry for that interruption. There was somebody at the door. Always comes at the worst times, right? Okay, so what did we talk about? Honeymoon phase ends. Number 2 is reality sets in. Number 3 is burnout. I experienced burnout several times when I was a younger entrepreneur, and I do mean young because I have been in business for over 30 years. I've also experienced burnout when it comes to ministry. So I do know firsthand that running on 200 miles an hour without taking time for rest and self-care is a recipe for disaster. Number 4 is lack of direction. And this one is so simple, but yet so many of us kind of overlook it. Without a clear business strategy or plan, any type of entrepreneur is going to become overwhelmed or unsure of their next steps. This leads to what I call a loss of momentum. So grab a pen. I'm about to give you 2 immediate actionable steps that you can take right now if you feel yourself slipping into a slump. Okay, first and most importantly, what is your revenue goals? How many clients do you need each month, or how many products do you need to sell each month to reach that revenue goal? And what are the steps that you need to take to achieve that goal? Because here's the truth. And I used to do this, my friends, many, many years ago. I just said, okay, I'm going to start a business. This is what I'm going to do. But I just told myself I want to make a lot of money, or, I want to serve this many people, or, I never wrote down a clear, actionable goal. So I want to tell you this from experience. If you don't have it written out, you don't know what it is, you're aiming at nothing. Okay. So make sure that you know what your revenue goal is and then work from there. Okay. You might have to reverse engineer it. How many clients do you need to reach that goal? How many products do you have to sell to reach that goal? What are the steps that you need to take to achieve that goal? The next thing that we do with all of my clients is a milestone tracker. Now, most of my clients are just beginning their entrepreneurial journey, so we have a checklist or a milestone that has approximately 18 tasks on it. But we do start with the main goal. They know they want to start a business, and they need to know how much money they want to make in the first year of business. From there, we create the milestones. We create the whole checklist. Now, for example, I have a client who is a consultant. He is a brick and mortar wellness consultant, and he wants consistent traffic into his practice. He needs to know how many sessions he needs to sell in order to achieve his goal. But first, before we do any of this, right, he knows how much money he might want to make, and he needs to set himself up as a legal business entity. Because if you're not a business, you don't have a vehicle to make money as a business owner. So we start with the first milestone, and we don't move forward until we get to the next, until we have nailed that first milestone, and then we go from milestone to milestone to milestone. We check off each milestone on the tracker as he achieves it so he can see what he has actually accomplished. This keeps his mindset on track as well as his momentum. So if you're in a 6-month slump, I'm here for you. Let's get the ball rolling. Build up that momentum. Do not give up, my friends. Overnight business success does not exist. It takes way longer than 6 months to build a business. How about 3 to 5 years realistically? And that is the God's honest truth, my friends. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the Coach by God Entrepreneur. If this blessed you, please hit the subscribe button and leave me a review. I would be truly blessed if you shared this podcast with another coach. And remember, success in coaching is not just about what you achieve, but who you become in the process. Tune in for more insights and actionable strategies in my upcoming episodes. Stay connected, stay inspired, and let God lead the way to your coaching greatness.